Hey, what is going on, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how to start and manage a YouTube gaming channel with these simple steps. Now in this video, there is going to be a lot covered, so, just bear for that. And with that being said, let's begin. Now, the first thing is you kind of want to think about what is going to be your focus. Are you going to do console gameplay? Are you going to do PC gameplay? Are you going to do mobile gameplay? Because there is ways to, record all of these. Because, alright, so if you're going to do console gameplay, you're going to need a capture card. HD is key. You're going to need, it has to be HD. You can't use Dazzle or Easy Capper or whatever those cheap capture cards. No, it's got to be 720p minimum. 720p, and no, they are not cheap. Like the most used capture card is the Elgato. It can run for up to $179. So no, they're not cheap. The Elgato is external. It's USB. It supports 1080p 30 frames per second and 720p 50 frames per second, which is really nice. And you can get the HD 60 for $179, but you can get the this HD for $150, which is good. If you're not on next gen consoles, you might want to get the HD. Or an alternative is the Roxio. It's a little more cheaper, but it's not as great, but it's good. It's $129 for the Pro version, but it's $50 for the standard version, which is totally poo. Don't get that. It sucks. So overall, for consoles, quality is key. No dazzles, no easy caps. Roxio maybe it's okay, but Elgato is good for capture cards. Yeah. So PC gameplay, there's a lot of things you can use to capture that. You can use Bandicam, you can use OBS, which is a free software, which you can use to stream to Twitch with that, so that is really good. Or you can use something like Fraps or something, which is really good. Well, that's pretty much all for PC. Mobile gaming, depends if you have an iPhone or an Android. Androids are most suitable for recording because there's a lot of free softwares out there that are actually really good that you can use to record. Like one of them being Mobizin, something like that. It's on the App Store. Just type in Mobizen, and you should find that. It's a really good recorder. You don't need to root your device or anything. It just records straight to your device, but I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's not on iOS. I think it's only on Android, so that's sorry if you have an iOS. But yeah, next we're gonna be talking about editing softwares. Now, there are many editing softwares out there. One of them being Camtasia Studio, which that's what I use sometimes, and also well, Camtasia runs roughly around $120 US. So editing softwares aren't cheap, but there is a free editing software. It is called, it sucks. I think everybody's heard of this atrocious editing software. It's called Windows Movie Maker. Yeah, it sucks. Don't use it. I mean, use it if you're just starting off. Like if you're just starting off, it's good. Yeah, it gets the job done. That's what I use when I'm just starting off. I'm still kind of just starting off. What am I saying? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. If you're on Mac and stuff, you could use iMovie, which I personally do not own a Mac, so I have no experience with iMovie, but I heard that's okay for just starting off. Yeah, another one is Sony Vegas Pro 13. Now this one, a lot of YouTubers actually use this, but I just don't. My little brain can't comprehend everything, so I go with something a little more easier like Camtasia. But Sony Vegas Pro 13 will run you around $600. Yeah, it's really expensive, but I don't know. I just don't like it. So you know, if you're not really like complex, but you know it does have more features than Camtasia. But if you're just trying to get some basic editing done, I would recommend go with Camtasia. Also, another thing with YouTube, if you're just starting off, you can use an editing software on your phone. You don't need nothing big and fancy. You can start off using like a phone. Like if you go back to my very first video, which was a Black Ops 3 giveaway. Good job. Yeah. I recorded that video using my phone. It was sucky, but you know it did the job. It did the job. But you know now I personally don't have like an external capture card. I have a capture card that's, you know, I like put it in my console. It's like internal. It's like a little internal capture card. Those are also available, but they are a little more expensive, so you know, watch out for those. What else? Yes, motivation. Yes, this is kind of, you know, key. You know, you gotta stay motivated. You might not have your best days. You know, you might get a few dislikes on a video. So what? You know, it just comes with it. If you can't handle hate on YouTube, then you really shouldn't be doing YouTube. You know, there's gonna be haters out there, and you just gotta, you know, ignore them. Who cares what they think? If you just dislike someone's video just for no reason, you know, that's not good. But if you dislike someone's video and give a reason why you disliked it and how they can make it better, that is good. Like that, yeah. Alright, so now we're kind of talking about microphones. Yes. There are many ranges of microphones out there. There's cheap ones, there's expensive ones. You can just use your headset and yeah. But there's this program that we're actually, you know, you're gonna want to use to record the microphone sound is Audacity. You can just look that up on Google. But yeah, some of the microphones out there are you can get really cheap microphones. You can even use a headset if you want. You know, those work just fine. But you know, if you want a little more crisp, clear quality, you might want to use something like the Blue Snowball or the Blue Yeti. The Blue Snowball is $50, while the Blue Yeti comes from around $100, which, you know, kind of expensive, but you know, Blue Yeti it's really good sound quality, I've heard. So you know, yeah, I personally don't have one. You know, I'm trying to get a mic. That's the one thing I don't have, a mic. But yeah, the next topic is find out what kind of, you know, what your viewers are interested in. Like with me, kind of right now, I'm like testing some things, and whatever, you know, kind of goes well, I'm gonna like kind of like incorporate them. Like also, you kind of want to find your style of gameplay. Like, you know, are you gonna be like more like a serious gamer, you know, or are you gonna be kind of on like the, you know, kind of funny side, you know, or are you kind of being a mix? You know, I'm trying to, I don't know, I'm trying to kind of be a mix. I don't know, just kind of semi-serious, semi, you know, kind of funny. So yeah, yeah. Also, I just wanted to say, you don't need a lot of money. You can start off recording your TV with your phone. You can get some cheap editing software on your phone. All you need to do YouTube is your phone. And in the meantime, if you know, if you want to be a YouTube gamer and you know you don't have the money at the moment, you know, trying out some other kind of like videos, like vlogs. Do vlogs or something, you know, until you have the money and see how those go. So you know, if you finally get the money, you can decide if you want to use it on gaming stuff or, you know, use it on whatever YouTube thing you've done. But yeah, but if you're really passionate about gaming, you know, just go ahead and record your TV with your phone. You know, that's what I did. It worked out. You know, yeah. Also, give back to your fans. Do giveaways once in a while. You know, I currently have a giveaway up right now, so you know, you can go check that out. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. Just my tip is stay motivated. No matter what happens, you gotta keep going. And feedback is key. It's like listen to feedback. You know, respond to comments. Like I just can't stand people who don't respond to people's comments. I mean, I understand you can't get to every single comment, but you know, at least try and make an effort to respond to as many as you can. Because some people don't even respond; they just look at them. Oh well. I kind of like to touch out, you know, touch out with my fans, you know, reach out, use their suggestions. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, if you found this helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Share this with your friends who, you know, kind of starting out being YouTubers, you know, because, you know, I'm starting out and, you know, it's time consuming. So, you know, and it is an expensive hobby. It is very expensive. So, you know, you gotta have some money or save up, do something. Because, you know, this isn't cheap if you want to get, like, professional. Oh, and also, I forgot to say one thing. Face cams. Some people like to use face cams. There's many, cameras you could buy. You can use this Logitech C920. That's a really good one, I think. Yeah, C920, yeah. It's really good if you want it, if you're into face cams and stuff, you know. Because, you know, I personally want to kind of do face cams. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I don't know how it's going to go, but, you know, face cams, you know, would kind of be, like, interesting. Because, you know, like, instead of just a blank, mystic voice coming out from nowhere, you know, you can actually see the person. You can connect with them. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later.